Let's talk about something truly fascinating, the Circle of Willis. This structure is one of the most brilliant fail-safe mechanisms in human anatomy. It's a network of arteries sitting at the base of the brain, ensuring a continuous supply of blood even if one pathway gets blocked. Without it, a simple clot could cut off circulation to major parts of the brain. Now, where does this blood supply come from? Two main sources. First, the internal carotid arteries, which arise from the common carotids and provide blood to the front part of the brain. Second, the vertebral arteries, which originate from the subclavian arteries, travel up through the neck and merge to form the basilar artery, a key player in supplying the back of the brain. Together, these vessels create a loop, a circular connection that allows blood to be redistributed if needed. Let's break it down. From the internal carotids, we get two major branches. The anterior cerebral arteries, which run forward, supplying the frontal lobes, the medial portions of the hemispheres, everything responsible for logical thinking, personality, and voluntary movement. The middle cerebral arteries, which take a different route, traveling through the sylvian fissure and spreading across the lateral surface of the brain. These arteries supply the motor and sensory cortex, the language areas, and deep structures like the basal ganglia. To connect the left and right anterior cerebral arteries, we have the anterior communicating artery. It's a small bridge, but a critical one. It allows blood to shift between hemispheres if needed. Now let's move to the posterior circulation, which starts with the vertebral arteries. These two arteries come together at the brainstem to form the basilar artery, which then splits into the posterior cerebral arteries. These supply the occipital lobe, where vision is processed, and parts of the temporal lobe, crucial for memory. But the real magic of the Circle of Willis is in its connections. The posterior communicating arteries, one on each side, link the posterior cerebral arteries to the internal carotids. This connection allows blood to flow between the front and back of the brain, creating redundancy in case of an obstruction. Why does this matter? Because if one artery gets blocked, a condition known as stenosis, the Circle of Willis can redirect blood through alternate routes, preventing catastrophic damage. But here's the catch. Not everyone's Circle of Willis is fully developed. In some people, these connections are incomplete or too small to be functional, making them more vulnerable to strokes. Another critical point, aneurysms. The Circle of Willis is a common site for aneurysms, particularly at branch points like the anterior communicating artery and posterior communicating artery. When these weakened vessels balloon out, they risk rupture, leading to a hemorrhagic stroke, a life-threatening event. So in essence, the Circle of Willis is more than just a network of arteries. It's a lifeline, a built-in backup system that protects the most vital organ in our body. A failure in this system can be devastating, but when it works properly, it's a perfect example of how the body adapts to maintain function, even under stress. That's the beauty of neuroanatomy. Everything is designed for survival. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.